Good morning. Are Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Muse. I love my coffee cup today. It says spread kindness like confetti. Woohoo! A couple things I want to talk about today. Um, one, just like the cup says, spread kindness like confetti. And uh I got something in the mail the other day that was so phenomenal. If you've never read this book, it's called The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. It is written by Charles Mackesy. Guys, I thought it was going to take me forever to read this book, and it really didn't look that intriguing from the cover. But okay, so hang on. The pages are like this. There's like hardly most of it's pictures with just a couple words. It took me like 20 minutes of broken up time to read the whole thing. It is amazing. It's about life. It's about how you view things, like something so simple that you can view as like, "Urgh." Okay, so I was told a story this morning, or maybe it was last night. I don't know. Everything's running together. I got that sinus pressure happening again. So there was this woman who told me the story. It was about her. She was hunkered down at the store, down on her hands and knees, just loving her little grandson while the mom was paying for stuff. And she's just loving on him and kissing on him and doting on him. And this lady walks by, another grandma age lady, which watch it because I'm a grandma. But she looks down at this doting grandma and grandson and just kind of gave her those beautiful eyes and was like in awe, just and then she snapped and went right into a scowl mode and said, "Yeah, wait till he's a teenager." Seriously, people, why would this is society. This is what has happened. We're taking those precious moments and we look at them and go, "Oh, but this is gonna happen someday." You're darn right it's gonna happen to you because that's how you viewed it. Knock it off. Okay? Stop looking at the negative or for the negative. Just because you had a teenage kid that your sweet little grandchild turned into a teenage kid and became a little jerk does not mean that that one's gonna. And even if that child became a jerk, you should still want to dote on them and love them. Shame on you because your act in return is just as bad as the way that teenager's acting. Can I get an amen? We need to project love and life into everything. That lady could have very easily said, "Oh, I remember those days. How precious." And been done. But no, she was like, "Oh, wait till he turns into a teenager. Move on with yourself." But I was pretty impressed because the grandma that was doing the doting on her grandchild said, "Yes, and I have those too," with a smile. Like, "Yeah, I have those too. I don't know what your beef is." Good for you. Make it about good stuff. Okay, so today's topic, put me in, coach. I decided instead of just gibbering and jabbering and wait until these videos, wait until people get on, I'll just tell a cute little story first. So today's topic is put me in, coach. And do you hear the song? Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. Okay, that's what I think of every time think put me in coach. But anyway, the reason I am talking about put me in coach is because I noticed that there are a lot of people that don't know what a coach is. When I first heard about, hey, maybe you should get a coach, or Ginger, you'd be great at being a coach. I'm like, I don't play volleyball. I can't play softball anymore because my knees and my ankles. I don't like basketball. What do you mean be a coach? Okay. And that's maybe what a lot of you are thinking. I'm a couple minutes early today. Sorry about that. But what I mean about what is a coach is okay. A lot of people mistake a coach and a counselor. A counselor, you're going to go in and they are going to tell me why you're here. How do you feel about that? I am not dogging coaches or counselors. I've had them before. And there are times and places where they are very valuable and very needed. But the reason why I'm stating how they do things is because they are taking you and having you talk through your problems and letting you pull them out and let you find your own answers. Okay. A coach is a person that does the same thing, but on a different level. So if you came to me and said, our 15-minute, half hour consultation would go like this. So tell me why you think you need a coach. They say, "Well, I really don't know where I wanna take my life. I'm not sure." It's more life. "I'm not sure. I have this empty spot inside me, and I feel like there's more out there for me, and I have a good life. I'm happy, or but this particular spot is miserable," whatever it is, okay? And then I would start peeling off the layers. Why do you have that empty spot? Okay, what is it about this thing that is so horrible for you? Why are you feeling like that? And then not just how do you think you can fix it? No, I'm going to give you options. Okay, we're going to get to the root of why it is you feel the way you do. And then we're going to say, what would it look like if you did this? What would it look like if you did that? What would it look like if you did this? Now you're gonna have could go this way or this way, it could go this way or this way, and it could go this way or this way. Okay, which one sounds like a way that you would like to attack it? Whether it was no matter which of the ways you tried it, you saw the good and the bad of that way, which is going to be more obtainable for you? Excuse me. And how can we help you get to that point? How can we get you to that spot? But coaching is basically a friendship. A counselor is somebody you're never going to see except for in the office. You are going to go in there and you're going to have private, intimate conversations with them. Now, let me tell you, a coach is not repeating ever what the situation is. However, a coach also comes in and feels it with you. I think I've cried with every one of my clients. I've laughed with every one of my clients. We have I've had clients call me in the middle of the week when they're not scheduled and just say, "Hey, I really need to talk. I need to run this back." Okay, there's no charge for that. You need an emergency help. I'm there. It's a bond. It's a friendship where we come together. And because I've been there, because I won't coach somebody if I don't feel that I have the expertise. If I don't know and I've never been through that and I don't think I can help you, I will not say, "Oh yeah, give me your money. I'm going to coach you." No, a coach is just like a basketball coach. "Come on, let's go. You know how to do this. Take a lap. You're goofing off." Okay, it's the same with life coach. A life coach is, "No, you can do better than that. Let's do this. Let's practice talking this. How was another way you could say that? What's another way you could do that?" Okay, that's what that is about. I just felt the need to come on here and tell you what a coach is as far as being life coach because a lot of people don't understand the concept. I know I didn't. And in fact, this is funny how God just puts everything together for you because um Sorry, sinus pressure again. So what happened was a few years back, um, I kept seeing this stuff about coaching coming up on my phone all the time. And I started checking into it. I thought that'd be really cool, but I wouldn't know how to do that. And then one day at a church I had gone to when we lived in another area, so we don't go there anymore. The pastor's wife had said to me one day, she goes, Ginger, have you ever thought about being a coach? And I said, well, I thought about it, but I don't know what to coach. I don't know anything. And she says, you might want to really start praying about that because you'd be a really good coach. You've got what it takes. And I was like, "Oh, thank you. That's very nice." Of course, I had no idea what a coach really was. So I was just like, "Oh, well, that was very nice of her to say. I'm honored. Thank you, but I don't know what that means." Okay. So I thought about it over the year, and the next thing I know, my friend says, "Hey, I'm taking this coaching course." And then it turned into, "Well, what are you coaching?" And then she says, "Well, let me coach you." And I said, "Well, I don't really think I need a coach." And so this bounce back and forth, and come to find out, I had been a coach. That's what the pastor's wife is talking about. I had been a coach. Everybody I came into contact with, I would take in their thing and I would try to let them figure it out, but by supporting them and lifting them and encouraging them and pushing them. And so I had been coaching and didn't even know it. So I take this coaching. And so I could be on the opposite side of it, and I watched and I thought, "This is exactly right for me. This is my life. This is what I do." And so that's how that began. And trust me, there are people where I know I cannot help, I can't do good for because I've not been in that situation. And if that's the case, if you go to withgingerhopper.com and you give me your information and tell me, "Hey, this is what I wanna coach for," I may very well say, "I know nothing about that. I can't help you, but I know a lot of coaches, and I can help you get the right one." Or we could just talk and I could be a friend for you, not coach you, but be there for you. I never tell anybody what other people are saying or what they're doing. I do have a colleague that I bounce things off of and say, "Hey, I have a situation that goes like this." I never give a name. I never say who it is. I never, if I tell a story, it's a general story. It's not about anybody in particular. And a lot of times I don't even say it's a client. I just say, "Hey, if I was in this situation, you know." So believe me, what you say and what we talk about and what's going on is between us. So if you want somebody to talk to, and guys, it is free to talk to me to find out what kind of fit we have, or if a coach is even what you need. So go to withgingerhopper.com, give me your questions, let me know what you want to talk about. We'll have the discussion, okay? And then you can let me know whether you want to say, put me in coach. I love you all so much. I've got things to do today. I was supposed to have a girlfriend come over and spend the day with me. Plans got altered. So now I am going to another friend's house for a while and running to the post office with a box of books to get them weighed out and scaled out so I know how much shipping is. Got a lot of postage coming up. I love you all so much. Have a phenomenal day. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. But guess where I'll be? Right here at 9:30 Central Time on the Morning Muse with all of you. I love you so much. Have a fantastic day.